The NICEP team and the Redfern Community Centre are very proud to be running this Indigenous Science Experience event at Redfern, which is being conducted as part of National Science Week celebrations. So this program has as one of its major aims enhancing educational outcomes of youth, especially Indigenous youth, through science and technology engagement.
National Science Week's the biggest festival in Australia. We get about 1.5 million people joining in at 1,000 events from Tasmania to Torres Strait, across to Broome and where you're from on the north coast of New South Wales. It's just a fantastic celebration of science and how important it is in our everyday lives.
This is a wonderful initiative because we must accept that perhaps the Aboriginal people of this continent were the first scientists in the world. They understood so much about the natural environment. They understood so much about sustainability, extraordinary aspects of knowledge that go back 40,000 years.
I also pay my respects to the elders who are here with us today for these few days here in Sydney from as far away as Arnhem Land to so generously share that knowledge. I come from Grafton and it's been wonderful to catch up with folk from Yagle folk and Bunjalung from Maclean and then north of the river. And we have some connections with the family and people from Maclean. So I've been having a wonderful time here this morning. It's a chance for us to share and to learn from the knowledge, the skills and the very deep understanding of country of Australia's first people.
I always feel as deeply personal and affects me as I had the privilege of being born in Wiradjuri country and growing up with Wiradjuri people. So it's a magical, wonderful area and we must encourage our children to take science on board in their studies at school. And of course that can be combined where our Indigenous children are concerned. Let's hope that all the children we see here will go on completing their education. So I'd like to congratulate and thank Macquarie University. It's a wonderful initiative. It's wonderful to see so many young Australians here and we must get the message across to them. But above all, our residents and members of the Aboriginal community of Sydney.
So I'm just wandering through today and I can see people have got traditional methods of making stuff and there's boomerangs and everything like this which has been around for thousands of years. And to get young men like you down here today is a really wonderful thing to do this, you know. So.
Most important when you're teaching young people there, you've got to have like a constant wind from one direction. So, like your favourite band, hey, behave yourself.
Yeah, it's a good day. Family's out, kids having fun. There's some elders sitting around yarning stories.
So this is the first time we've actually come here, and it's just brilliant.
What are you doing here at Redfern Community Centre?
Came down for Science Week, Aboriginal science and Western science, showing them bush medicine that we brought down with us. What do we have the bush medicines for? Like colds or headaches and things like that.
Yesterday we had quite a few lecturers and professionals and scientists come through, and it was really interesting to be part of the program upstairs. Talked about what their land and what is provided naturally on their land, make bush tucker and make medicines out of natural resources. And I love how everybody comes through and everything's scientifically proven, and I just think it's a really good educator for everybody.
So my name's Christina and my role is the Cultural Development Officer in Redfern, and I've got the best job in Sydney, I reckon, for City of Sydney Council.
If there was a message that you would give to the Aboriginal youth, what would it be?
I'd say stand tall, be proud. You have the greatest legacy on the planet, the longest living civilisation, culture, who loved the earth, who nurtured the earth, and who are teaching us a lot now. Work hard at school and go on to be leaders. We need you.